So today I'm going to give a speech about learning English as a Chinese student. I will talk about what's the difficulty I faced when I was studying in the United States and my experience as well. These are my audience. You guys will see my dad, my mom, and my girlfriend Sofina. It's okay. So first things I'm going to talk about is the language environment. Um, First thing is like when I was studying English and I was in China, and I have to pass the TOEFL test and then go to, and just it's just like a language test and I have to pass it, and I can go to the university in United States. So so it's pretty hard for me, especially for the listening part and speaking part, just because I don't even have anybody to talk with in English. So I had a hard time. I had to go. I cannot even pass it in the end. So it ends up I have to go to something called IEOP in ISU, and then I have to study English there for half year, and then my talking ability got much better. It's like a huge improved. So I guess the environment is very important, and then um, and then my listening ability got much better as well, just because I was in the United States, and then people talk to me in English, and then I have to answer, and then it's just in that situation, the life will push you to speak English, and then if I don't speak it, I will die. I was just starving, and I have no food to eat. I cannot even get any food because I have to use my language to order food, and then sometimes you have some like Spanish word in the menu, and I have to try to pronounce it as well. But so they help me a lot. I think I don't even need those gap year in China to study English. Just it's kind of useless. I just need to go out of the country, like go study abroad, and then put myself in an English speaking environment. That will help me a lot. And then I pass my test, then I go to the ISU. So another thing is the accent. Since I go to the United States, I know I'm a Chinese, so I always have an accent. Some in the beginning, people say that I have a lot of like grammar problems. So in the beginning, I even people call me like a Chinglish speaker. It's not even an English speaker. So it's kind of funny. It's like people will say, I always say like a long time no see. Probably like American people say that as well now, just because Chinese culture invades American culture, so people will speak like Chinglish sometime, but it's no good for me to as a like not a native speaker, as a like a learner. So another thing is in Chinese culture, the third thing is like in Chinese culture, um, in our culture, we are not supposed to like show up. Like people always teach us to stay down and then don't show up, don't show your personality, don't stand out, and don't ask question. If you make a mistake, people will look you down. So it just like give our like a bad influence. Like sometimes I will be afraid if I speak English, and people will love me, will look me down, think I'm stupid. I cannot even say what I'm saying doesn't make any sense. But just sometimes we need to like switch our position. Like if a foreigner come to my country, they are Chinese speak, they are trying to speak Chinese, but um, what I'm going to say is like I will try my best to understand what he wanna say, and not just about his accent or his pronunciation is good or not. So don't be afraid to say it. Just like my girlfriend, she's going to have an internship in China as well, and then she's going to study Chinese. So she's getting better and better these days, just because um, nobody would love her, and then we try my best to understand what she's saying, and just those advice I think is kind of useful for people who is going to study in an English country. And then don't waste your time to study a Chinese like textbook, like English textbook, because what they say is just like pretty old style English. They would teach you like, it's very easy example is like, people ask you, how are you, and then you're supposed to answer. You know how to suppose answer in the textbook? It's like, I'm fine, thank you, and you. I mean, in a normal life nobody would say it. It's like back to 50 years ago. It's ridiculous. So just try your best and don't be afraid. Just you will get better and better. So this is my speech, and my audience, they are still here. Hey, okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.